Have you ever seen a girl you wanted to talk to, maybe at the gym, a coffee shop, or even your class, and just froze? And when you finally built up the courage to say something, it came out awkward, rushed, or worse, she gave you that polite smile and walked away. Yeah, bro, it sucks. And you're not alone. The real question is, why do some guys spark a connection instantly while others get ignored like background noise? In this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how to start a conversation with any girl without being weird, without cheesy pickup lines, and without overthinking every word. Let's dive in, because once you get this down, talking to women will never feel like a mystery again. Section 1. The psychology behind great conversations. Before we get into lines or tactics, let's talk about what's really happening in her mind when you walk up. Here's a wild stat. According to UCLA, 93% of communication is nonverbal. That means tone, body language, eye contact matter way more than the actual words you say. So no, she's not expecting some perfect pickup line like it's a rom-com. She just wants to feel safe, respected, and like your normal human being, not a dude trying to impress her with some cringy script. That's where most guys mess up. They overthink the line and forget to just be real. Bro, your energy says more than your mouth ever could. If you walk up with a vibe that says, I'm genuinely curious about who you are, she'll feel it. Confidence isn't about being smooth, it's about being present and sincere. And that brings us to the part most guys completely miss. Section 2. The power of situational awareness. Here's where most dating advice totally misses the point, bro. You can't walk up to a girl in a quiet bookstore the same way you would in a packed nightclub. Context matters a lot. The way you start a conversation should feel natural to the setting, not like you rehearsed it in your bathroom mirror. Take a coffee shop or bookstore, for example. A casual line like, is that book really as good as people say? Or, that drink looks interesting. Is it worth trying? Feels relaxed and real. No pressure, no pickup vibe. At a party or social event, use the environment. Ask, how do you know Sarah? Or, this music's actually pretty good. Do you know who this is? That gives her something familiar to respond to without making it weird. At the gym, keep it simple. Try, hey, mind if I ask about your form on that move, or is this your first time doing this class too? Just please, for the love of all that's good, don't interrupt her mid-workout to offer help with weights she clearly lifts better than you. You'll look like a goofball, not a gentleman. Here's the bottom line. The best conversation starters don't feel like conversation starters. They should feel like part of the moment. That way she thinks, okay, this makes sense, instead of, oh great, another guy trying to hit on me. Section 3. The compliment approach. All right, bro, let's talk about compliments. Because most guys mess this up badly. They go straight for physical stuff like, you're beautiful or you look amazing. Sounds sweet in theory, but in real life, it usually backfires. Why? Because she's probably heard that exact line 100 times already this week. It doesn't make you stand out. It makes you sound like every other guy in her DMs. Instead, focus on something specific. Compliment her vibe, her choices, her energy. Like, I love your style, you've got this cool vintage vibe going on. Or, you seem like someone who's got some interesting stories to tell. Even, your laugh is contagious, you just lit up this whole corner. Those hit different, bro. They tell her, I actually see you. Not just what you look like, but who you are. Research from the journal Social Psychology backs this up. Compliments about someone's personality or taste are 73% more likely to spark a positive reaction than generic looks-based flattery. So what if you're naturally shy or introverted? Don't worry, we've got a powerful move coming up next. Section 4. The question technique for shy guys. If you're more introverted or shy, this one's for you, bro. The great thing about asking questions is it shifts the spotlight off of you and puts it on her. That means less pressure for you to perform and more room for her to share what she's passionate about. Win-win. Try openers like, what's been the highlight of your week so far? If you could travel anywhere right now, where would you go? What's something you've been really excited about lately? These work because they're positive, open-ended, and invite her to express who she is, not just what she does. And when she shares something meaningful, you've got a perfect hook to keep the convo going in a real, natural way. Pro tip, Listen for energy words. You'll notice her tone shift when she talks about something she loves. That's your green light to dive deeper into that topic. Stick to the 70/30 rule. Let her talk 70% of the time, and you hold it down for 30%. Not only does it make you seem more confident and curious, but you'll also learn fast whether you actually vibe with her. Section 5. Keeping the conversation going. All right, so you broke the ice. Nice job, bro. But now comes the part that trips most guys up. What do you say next? This is where the conversation either flows or crashes. Here's your go-to framework, the Ford method. It stands for family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. You don't have to go in order, just use them as conversation fuel. Try stuff like, are you close with your siblings? What's your favorite part about your job? What do you do for fun around here? What's something you're really working toward lately? Here's the key. Listen for something that lights her up. Then dig deeper. If she says she loves hiking, don't just nod. Ask, what's your favorite trail, or have you ever gotten totally lost out there? That's how real connection starts, through curiosity. Also, don't make it all about her. Use the story exchange move. After she shares something, tell a quick, related story from your own life. It builds trust and makes the convo feel mutual instead of like an interview. Red flag topics to steer clear of: exes, politics, money, or deep family drama. This isn't a therapy session, bro. It's just two people getting to know each other. The goal isn't to impress her or spill your life story. It's to find those shared interests where you both light up. Section 6. Handling awkward moments like a pro. Let's be real, awkward moments happen to everyone. Even the most confident guys hit a snag in conversation sometimes. The key difference? They don't panic. They own the moment and keep it cool. If there's a silence, don't freak out and try to fill it with nervous rambling. A short pause is totally normal, but if it drags a little too long, try resetting with something light. You know what I just realized? And point out something around you. Could be the music, the vibe, or even something funny you noticed. If she seems distracted or zoned out, be chill. You can say, hey, I don't want to keep you if you need to be somewhere. That shows you respect her time. And honestly, a lot of the time she'll explain what's up and re-engage if she's actually into the convo. Now, here's the golden rule. If she is giving one-word answers, constantly checking her phone, or looking around the room like she's planning her exit, she's probably not interested. And that's totally okay. This is where the graceful exit comes in. It was really nice meeting you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Simple, smooth, zero pressure. It's bro. Remember this always. Rejection isn't personal. Maybe she's taken. Maybe she had a bad day. Maybe she's just not in the mood to talk. That's not about you. It's just life. Section 7. The natural close and getting her number. All right, bro. This is the moment of truth. You've had a great conversation. Things are flowing. But now what? Here's the thing most dating advice gets wrong. They act like asking for her number is some big dramatic move. It's not. If the vibe's been good for 10-15 minutes, she's probably open to hearing from you again. The key is to make it feel natural, not like a sales pitch. Try something simple, like, this has been really fun. Would you want to grab coffee sometime? Or, I'd love to hear more about that. Can I text you about it? Even, you seem like someone I'd actually enjoy getting to know better. Want to grab lunch this week? Notice the tone? Chill, respectful, no pressure. Pro tip, be specific. Coffee, lunch, or something tied to her interests feels way better than a vague, let's hang out sometime. And bro, if she says no, no big deal. Just smile and say no worries at all. It was really great meeting you. And walk away with your head up. That kind of maturity leaves a solid impression, even if you don't see her again. Now, if she does give you her number, don't wait forever to text. Within a day or two, send something light, referenced something from your chat to show you were paying attention. All right, bro, let's wrap it up. At the end of the day, the best conversations don't come from trying to be slick. They come from being real, show genuine interest, read the room, and don't stress over little awkward moments. That's part of what makes you human and relatable. Now, let me ask you this. What's the hardest part for you, starting the convo or keeping it flowing once it begins? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all and they help me make better content for you. If this video gave you something useful, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe for more straight up dating advice that actually works, and make sure you tap the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, bro. Catch you in the next one.